The sight of Ram Lalla Virajman evoked tears, emotions, a flood of emotions. But what was beautiful was not just the eyes that looked lifelike by the Murtikar, sculpted by Murtikar Arun Yogiraj, but the adornments and the costumes of Ram Lalla. Joining us now is Manish Tripathi, the person who designed the costumes of Ram Lalla Virajman. Manish ji, namaste. My name is Anand Narsimhan. Thank you very, very much. First up, phenomenal. It's just absolutely divine, elegant, princely, and so true to Ram Lalla. Let me first ask you, how did this all happen? How did you become the designer? You're on mute, Manish. You'll have to unmute yourself and then I can hear you.
First of all, thank you so much for having me here. I will just, I'm still pinching myself that I got this opportunity to design for Prabhu Shri Ram. And for me, it's sheer blessing. You know, there was no plan, there was nothing. It was in my prayers. Definitely, it was in my prayers all this while that I wanted to, that I want to design. Ever since I've known that the Mandir is being started, the idol will be made. I've been praying each and every day. In past, I got a chance to design for Ram Lalla Virajman in collaboration with UP Khadi, which was presented by Honorable CM of UP. Since then, I've been presenting I kept presenting the wardrobes for Ram Lalla Virajman. Now, when I got to know about this, like I said, I kept praying for it, and by God's grace, it happened. And moreover, I want to say that it is not about subject of designing or fashion or fabric. It was more about the belief, the trust of or the expectation of people for more than 500 years who have been waiting for their Lord Shri Ram. It was a huge responsibility on my shoulders to present God in the best of His form and as divine as possible and as bhavya and as divya as possible.
Indigenous silk, local artisans. Can you take us through the process of identifying the right color, the right costume, the right design?
Sure. So, like in Ram Mandir, usually there's a color code for each day. God wears, different colors for each particular day. However, this was an Utsav. It was a Maha Utsav, which was which we were all celebrating. So, Utsav is usually it's a yellow color. But the good part was that I would say since God Prabhu Shri Ram is the avatar of Lord Vishnu, so and also known as Pitambar. Hence we chose a fabric called Pitambari. Pitambari is a fabric which is again hand woven silk, which has real gold and real silver wires. A reason choosing Pitambari alone because Pitambari is the only fabric which is specially woven in Kashi. Reason because it is very soft, in this nature. At the same time, it's luxurious. Also, the patterns and the motifs used in the embroidery are all we have used those Vaishnav chins with like Gada, Padma, Chakra, Mayur. So I've used all those patterns, and even the this Pitambari fabric also has Padam motifs all around. It's weaved in Padam. So that is something which was there, and along with my team. So we were here for last, we spent more than a month here in Ayodhya. So everything we did right sitting here in front of the idol. Also, we maintained that we were barefooted all this while. So we didn't wear slippers or shoes or whatsoever, irrespective of the weather. So that was the kind of. So I would say it was more of a not a task or a project. It was more of a tapasya, and I feel fortunate that I got this chance to to work in His Sri Charan and give probably I would say I feel blessed.
So Shraddha, Bhakti Bhav and that Shramdan which happened, and you said that despite the vagaries of the weather, you were barefooted in front of Ram Lalla when you were designing and trying to say how I'll dress the Lord. But how many variations, how many changes, iterations did you go through? And when was it that you saw that this is perfect? Or did somebody else tell you, nahi yahi sahi hai Manish, aise hi rakhiye?
So वो somebody is Bhagwan only. So the good thing is that like if I have to design it for you, so you have your you can tell me, right, Manish,
जी
I like this, I don't like this.
जी
But to communicate with the Pratima, with the idol, was a slightly difficult task. And but the base was the astha, the shraddha, with which we pray every day in the morning and communicate with God and say and seek His blessing. The same, I made this that my tool, and I prayed to God. I used to communicate with God after signing off the day. I used to communicate with Him and ask Him, what is it that you like? What is it that I can, because I'm nobody to give an outfit or a fabric to, or make it for him, for the Prabhu. It is actually it's him who's I was probably has used me as a as a medium to execute that. So I used to seek his at times it might sound little, but at times maybe in dreams. It's not that I just weaved one fabric and I showed him, oh, this is what I weaved, I want to present it. I showed him four options, kept in his Sri and waited for the entire night to pass on, and and probably seek a some sort of a sign and see that okay, this is what he likes. So that's how it happened. One. Number two, also because the Pratima was made out of single rock, it was
yeah
slightly challenging to draft the pattern of the same.
right
So that took quite a while. So I would say, thankfully, by God's grace, we could do it. We did multiple, prototypes. We made patterns. We made samples. We did a lot of sketches. Of course, needless. We do sketches and everything. So we did do that. But at the end, I would say, fortunately, it all went well.
how many costumes have you designed as of now
So as of now, the 1 week wardrobe is ready for Prabhu Shriram, and it's ready for him. Every day he changes his outfit. So Alankar remains the same, the jewelry remains the same, but the outfit does changes every day.
and has somebody been trained how to drape the outfits that you have designed correctly for the
Yeah,
Lord?
yeah, 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 yeah. Everybody's now through with it. We had a session. Now everybody's through with it.
I just want to ask you that one moment, or did somebody come and tell you, Manish, this is the moment. You are the person. This is how it needs to be done. If I just ask you to go back, and who was that person, and when did you know you are the one? I know you were praying for it.
So I will honestly thank my wife for that. She said you were meant for this. So because everywhere we used to hear from various mediums, and obviously it is everybody. Everybody has a right to present their prayers and offerings to Prabhu Shri Ram, or God. So it's nobody has a control on it. But yes, I felt this was something I would say that I desperately wanted to do by heart. So that's one. My wife definitely had that confidence in me, and then she sort of supported me and told me. And obviously, my mother. And the best compliment which I had, I want to share that, is
Ji.
the tears with a smile which I saw in my mother's eyes and my wife's eyes, because that's something which that was the biggest compliment to the work which was done. And of course, because it was a huge responsibility for every Shraddhalu, who was waiting to see the God for such a long time. So that something was I can say, I would say that I don't have words to express that.
Okay, my final question, your reaction when you saw Prabhu Shri Ram or Ram Lalla after the Pran Pratishtha, and whether CM Yogi Adityanath or PM Narendra Modi said anything to you?
No, I know. Obviously, everybody was happy, and it was a very common, thing for everybody, everyone there. Everybody was happy. Definitely, I got a chance to an audience with Honorable CM, and he was very happy to see the outfit while we were dressing them. And however, I know that's, I think when I saw I was there and present at that moment while this Pran Pratishtha was happening, I myself had literally tears in my eyes, and I had crying more when I saw that everybody's have tears. Most of the people are actually they're like that, those कहते हैं खुशी के आंसू जो थे
जी.
सबकी आंखों में थे. So that was a moment, and it felt as if you were actually in Backward, actually with the place of God. So what we were working for the last 1 month was another feeling. That very moment, that very day was totally different. It was, you know, I can't, again, I don't have words. And one thing which really, really, sort of gave me confidence to work on this while I was here then. It was the belief and the confidence of, Honorable Champat Rai ji, who trusted me for this, and he said that you can do it, and you must do it. So I'm really thankful to him for and the entire trust to to have that faith in me that for such an important occasion for the entire world, to do this was a big challenge anyhow, and it was a very responsible job for any professional, in that for that matter. So I feel blessed and honored. I don't know what all, but for them to actually trust me to do this job.
7 costumes for the first 7 days. So are you designing more? Final question.
Yeah, I am definitely doing it. Rest, I'll see for the future what I'll get the direction. I'll follow that.
Manish Tripathi, thank you so much. Congratulations. Phenomenal job
Thank
done. And I think your tapasya has borne fruit because Ram Lalla is looking divine. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for speaking with us.
Thank you, Jai Shri Ram. Thank you.
Well, on that note, we're going to take a very, very short break. Stay with us.